Last time on Bombastic Plastic, he did a review. Go check it out after you finish watching this video. Now, on to the main course. So, last night, we finally have the official promo pictures and a little bit of information about Mecha Freeza. So, this was officially revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, but we didn't have any type of details. Those were revealed along with King Cold, so we're gonna get into that later. But first, I want to put the focus on Mecha Freeza himself. I'm gonna swipe through the pictures. It's looking good. It says scheduled release April 24th, and it's of course a premium Bandai exclusive. I know it hurts our feelings, but at this point, what are you gonna do, right? I'm not saying that that's what it should be, but it's what we got to deal with for now. But let's move forward. So now we're on the premium Bandai website itself, and as you can see, the price is a bit outrageous, I'd say, especially for how small a figure he is. But at the same time, is it really that outrageous? I'm guessing a big portion of that is this accessory right here, which, you know what? Since we're talking about accessories, let's talk about it. The sliced in half accessory. I was wondering the whole time how they were planning to do this, and it's they did it. Even looking at the picture right now, I'm not completely sure what. I guess this whole, from the head to the groin, is gonna be replaceable, I guess. But this figure looks awesome, man. I can't believe they did it. Like, I believe they, okay, I can't say I can't believe that they did it, but I knew they'd do it. It was just a matter of how are they gonna actually implement this. Now here's that figure right there, that Trunks figure. That's a whole discussion in itself, and review coming relatively soon for that guy as well. But back to Mecha Freeza. It looks great. So now, okay, pre-orders open August 4th, 3 a.m. Eastern, whatever time. So now let's look. Worldwide same time delivery. Interesting. What was it always like that? I feel like people be getting a lot of people be getting like orders 1 and 2 weeks before certain other people. But let's look at the main product. Interchangeable hand, left hand / right hand times 3 types. Interchangeable head types times 3 types. Interchangeable body parts. So that's probably going to be that sliced in half effect. Now it says display stand. We haven't gotten a display stand with a Tamashi figure in eons. I tell you, eons. I can't. Maybe I'm dragging it. Y'all can let me know the last time we got a display and the packaging with the figure. But $85 for this. 85 smackaroos. Like I said, I feel like the cost went here. And I had a feeling it'd be something around this price point. Because, like I said, the cost went into the sliced in half effect. And you know what's surprising? He didn't come with Trunks, a piece to go with Trunks. And I guess that goes into, I don't know. The QC on that Trunks is horrendous. So I don't know. That's a little awkward, making people go get a figure that has been notorious for these last 2 or 3 months for being horrible. Not because the figure in itself is horrible, but because the QC, like the design isn't horrible, I'm saying, but the QC is just it's terrible. It's horrendous. It's tragic. But that's more sad. But either way, let's move forward. Actually, we don't have to move forward from this page, but let's move forward anyways. So I just thought about something. You know what else would be super cool with this figure? Since he's making that pose, right? It would have been cool to have like some type of Panova effect piece. Now, to have it the size and relative to him, that big ass blast, no way that they could possibly do that without that being pretty exorbitant. but that would have been a nice extra accessory to have. Now let's move on to the next topic, which is basically my speculation. Yes, you know how my speculation could be. It could go off the rails sometimes in terms of how long I decide to talk about a certain topic. However, I just wanted to talk about this because this has gotten me excited. I feel like now that we know the release date for this figure or the delivery month, we have a concrete idea of how next year could look in terms of the figures and a time that they're going to be released. So, as per usual, I'll always say that they tend to have a tendency to release figures in terms of course, the saga, but specifically if we're in a certain saga, they're gonna try to give you figures that appeared around those same episodes. So, for example, with this Mecha Freeza, right? In the show, he was introduced with his dad, King Cold. But we haven't gotten a King Cold release date yet, even though he was revealed at the same time as Mecha Freeza. So that leads me to believe that Mecha Freeza is going to come out first, April. And since we have no word on King Cold, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that King Cold is going to come out May next year. I could be completely wrong. It could be June. But that's my hunch. That will be May. Now, after May, it's all touch and go, right? I'm willing to guess, especially since I believe a lot of cool Android Saga, well, / Cell Saga stuff is going to be revealed next year. Or come out next year, rather. I believe that before we really get into the thick of it, Yardrat Goku is going to come out. And I believe that could be March. I doubt it. Highly doubt it'll be March. But I could see it being June or July, something like that. Now, for the rest of the year, who knows what could come out, right? We've pretty much finished rounding out the Frieza Saga stuff. Oh yeah, 100% Frieza still has to come out to go along with our shirtless Goku that's on a new mold. So, there's that. That Frieza could come out who knows when. Honestly, who knows when that Frieza could come out? Because I'll give you an example. Typically, I would follow the logic of, okay, one premium Bandai a month for each month of the year, right? And maybe they'll put the forms in close proximity. But, you know, we know that's not true because let's look at second form Frieza. He came out in what, April or March? I think it was April. And third form Frieza isn't coming out till what, September? So who knows when that third form, I said third, yeah, who knows when the full power 100% Frieza is actually going to come out. Although I suspect it will be and sometime next year. Who knows when though? That's the real question. And will it be a premium Bandai exclusive? Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to get too far into that. I just wanted to speculate a little bit about what other, like the time frame in reference to other releases. Now, I guess the tricky part would be, okay, so assuming that they released a premium Bandai for each month of the year. This comes out in April. We have Dr. Gero, or Ghetto, depending on how you want to pronounce it, in January. Or was it February? I think it's January. So that leaves February and March. What could go there? What are those slots for potential premium Bandai exclusives? And then, like I said, speculation, I think King Cold will come out probably, but only a month after that, because they want us to have the figures posted up with each other as soon as possible. So, I would think only a month afterwards. Maybe Yardrat Goku, since we already have Future Trunks and we've had him for a little while now, it wouldn't surprise me if he comes out a month before Frieza, or like within February or March, or he could come out in what, June after King Cold. because he does technically show up in the show after Frieza and his dad have been dispatched. So there is that. Now, as far as, let's just get into, you know, the real meat and potatoes of it. Like a Super Vegeta or Trunks, I believe that's close to the end of the year stuff. Or maybe it'll be like summer, midsummer type stuff. We'll see. I think if anything, we'll find out more about that, those type of reveals, and at New York City Comic-Con. So we don't have to wait too much longer for that. As far as a Perfect Cell and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I could see both of those coming out next year, but those would definitely be end of the year stuff. That's end of the year content. And you know, catch everybody during the holiday season with a brand new Cell and the brand new Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. The only thing that could possibly beat out those two is if they did a regular Super Saiyan Broly from the original movie 10. You know, where he had the bluish hair and the Super Saiyan transformation. That's the only thing I could see also being released at that time, but it could be a bit too soon for that. But yeah. Oh yeah, movie characters. Oh man, that's a video on its own. Just all the movie characters they could do for the Android saga, just off of androids alone. But with that being said, I'm gonna close this video out, and until next time, peace.